Hey everybody, it's me again with another try before you buy item. This is called the Switch Try Bag version 2. I'm running 3 of these little bags, one for the CONUS, US and the surrounding countries, one for Europe and one for the rest of the world. You get a chance to try all these different items inside this little bag. You receive it. You try them out for at max 3 days. You find out the next person on the list, who that is. You send to this person with tracking. Before you do, you take a nice picture of the bag with a nice landmark in your neighborhood, and you post your findings on deskauthority.net, where you can find the thread dedicated to this particular Switch Try bag. Okay, what's in this bag? Okay, this is called the body sheet. It's a little sheet I made. It's where you can check the rules that we ask you to follow. And right, what's in this bag? A lot of goodies. Let's just go through them. This is a Philco key puller. It's actually a really nice one because it's a key puller with separated metal wires. The older ones are next to each other, but this one is well separated, so that's it's a lot easier to use, and it's a Philco one. Okay, this is an MX Blue switch. It's made by Cherry. It's clicky. This is a KPT switch. It's made by it's called a KPT switch. It's clicky, and it takes Alps keycaps. What's this? Gray. This is a bumpy Cherry MX Gray switch. This is an Acer white, clicky white Acer. This is the M7. This is an old Cherry switch. It's called the M7 switch. You can try that. It's a linear switch. This is the bumpy Alps black, found in Dell keyboards, AT101, etc. This is the ML switch. That's found on little keyboards made by Cherry. Yeah, you can try that. This is the M8. It's a very old Cherry switch. It's linear, and you get a chance to try it. This is the Monterey Blue. It's a clicky switch, and yeah, it resembles the MX Blue, but it has its own characteristics. Alps Gray, clicky, from Matthias Tactile Pro. MX White, clicky. It's not found much, but hey, you get a chance to try it. This is there's a Futaba switch. Just try it. It seems to be clicky. It does click a little bit, but not as pronounced as the MX Blue. The Alps Blue. It's a clicky switch. You do not find this a lot. It's one of the best, well, according to a lot of people, it's one of the best clicky Alp switches. Orange, that's a tactile switch. I call it a bumpy switch. It doesn't click, but it's Alps orange. Another gray. This is a linear gray. You can try that. Acer black, also clicky. You can try that. MX green, clicky switch. MX red, tactile switch. No, not tactile, linear switch. Linear doesn't bump and doesn't click. This is white again. Okay, so white clicky Alps. It's a complicated clicky white Alps. I know that because I opened it up and there were many parts inside. And then it's a complicated white clicky Alps. This one, that's a nice one. This is a Hall effect switch. It's a completely different principle. You get a cylindrical keycap with that, and just look it up, what it means and how it works. But yeah, it's one of the rare occasions you get to try a Hall effect switch. Okay, cream clicky. I know for a fact that this is not a complicated, but this is a simplified clicky cream Alps. This was that's it, the Mitsumi. This is the Mitsumi switch. I got it from a keypad. Yeah, it's not used a lot. Anyway, you get a chance to try the Mitsumi. The MY. This is a linear switch made by Cherry, used a lot on a lot of keyboards. You get to try it. It's this one here. It's this white tactile Alps, or bumpy Alps. Cream bumpy Alps. Black Cherry MX. That's a linear switch. It resembles the red MX, but this one is heavier than the red. Clear Cherry. Oh no, this is the Cherry. Wait, let me see. That's not. Oh. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to take these different things to see what the difference is. This one here is a fake Chicone MX. It's a clicky thing, but it's made by Chicone, and it's a fake MX. It's called a fake MX. In this case, it's MX White. So we have the MX White, that's clicky, and we have the MX Clear, that's bumpy, that's tactile, and that resembles the MX Brown, but it has a tougher spring. Oh, and the MX Brown was in the bag. That's a tactile MX switch. Then we have the IBM Model M key switch. I made this myself. Here's the spring. It's a Model M spring with a Model F barrel and a Model M keycap, and it's attached, and it's a clicky switch, as you can hear. And I used 2 screws to put this piece of plastic to attach it to the barrel, and you can see the click leaf inside here. This is a bit I used I don't know how to call it, but I used a Dremel to get rid of the excess metal from the screws that was inserted from the top. So that's why you see this this stuff here. But it works. So you have a Model M. You can try the Model M without buying one. It's so very expensive. And then at last we have the Topra. This is a Topra switch. There's the keycap. This is the housing, and you see here there's the spring. You can see the rubber around it, and it's a tactile switch. Let me put it back together again. And I made it so that you can, with 2 screws, I attached a piece of plastic to the housing, and it works. It really resembles the Topra feeling very well. So it's like a keychain. There are a lot of keychains officially made by Topra in circulation, but this one is homemade, and it gives you a very nice impression on the Topra switch. Alright, I've got some keycaps as well. This is a keycap of the Model M, and I put it in the bag because it's a sample of the die subbed printing. This is die subbed, and I also have a lasered lettering. So you got die sub, lasered, and either white on black double shot, or black on white double shot. So you've got these different ways of putting lettering on a keycap. Also, the keycap materials, I put some nice stuff in there that you can try. And this one here is a POM material. It's not ABS, it's not PBT, it's POM. Double shot, like this one here, you can recognize at the bottom. You can see these patterns here. That's characteristic for double shot. This is a thin double shot, and double shot is always made of ABS. I've never seen it made in another material. This is a thin ABS double shot, and it's an Alps mount. A little stem here, that's from an Alps, and this is thick ABS double shot, and the stem there is an MX, Cherry MX mount. So you've got thin ABS, thick ABS, you've got POM, that's this material here, you've got thick PBT, that's another material. So you've got ABS, PBT, and POM. Well, this is PBT, and this is thin PBT. So you've got all these different. This is a ML switch. This is the switch made for the ML switch. I put it in there because all the switches you can use with these different caps. You can try them out how they feel. So I also put this one in for the ML. Alright, so at last we have these little items here. These are called O-rings. O-rings, this is a 50A O-ring and this is a 40A O-ring. And it's the 50A is thicker than the 40A, and it gives you a different feeling when you attach it to the Cherry MX stem. You can try it for yourself and see if it works for you. These are called dampeners, and you've got firm dampener, and I think it's called, let me look, the soft dampener. Yeah. So one of them is soft. Yeah, this is the black one is the soft, and the gray one is the firm dampener. You also put it like this on the switch, and then a keycap on top, like that, and then you get a different feeling. The sound is dampened, but also the feeling is different. So you just have to try it. And this little thing here is in the Cherry at the bottom of the Cherry big keycap. It's called the Cherry MX stabilizer insert. Wow. Anyway, I just put it in there so you can have a look at it. It's non-symmetrical, so if you ever open up a Philco board, for instance, and the caps lock key and the enter key and the backspace key on an ANSI board, you get to see these little things here. And yeah, I just put it in there because I have a lot of them, so I thought it would be nice to point these out to you. That's it. I think I covered them all. Like I said, if you're interested in trying any of these switches, if you want to receive this bag with the switches and the keycaps and all these different dampening materials, go to deskauthority.net, find the try before you buy section. There's a thread specifically dedicated to these little switch try bags. Find it, post there, and post it with your country, and I can put you on the list and you get a chance to try this. Alright.